Well, for those of you that watch the Facebook page, you've seen some posts I've put up about a calf that we saved, and we got it out in the pasture. It was hypothermic. It took us about 3 days, but we were able to save it, turned it back out, and it's doing well. As soon as a feel-good story like that wraps up, then you get a story like this. And this old cow here, I showed up the other day and she was down out in the pasture. And this winter has just been hell on these cattle. We haven't had a lot of frozen ground, but we've had a lot of cold, wet, soggy ground for about the last 3 months. And this is an old cow. I've owned her for probably 8 years, maybe 9. And she's been a good cow. She's given me a calf every year, a good quality calf too. I guess I held on to her for a year too long because she got down. I had the vet come out and look at her, and he said, the calf that she's carrying right now is probably a full month away from being ready to go. But this cow's trying to make a hand. I mean, she's staying at it. I've been feeding her. I don't feed corn like this, but because my cattle are grass fed, but she's so far down, the only way that she's going to make it is to really crank up her energy. So for 3 days now, I've been feeding her this corn and pulling hay and keeping water to her. She hasn't gotten up. She's still fighting and trying. I hope there's a positive end to this story, but she she's been good to me for a while, and so long as she wants to fight and try, I'm gonna give her every chance that I can for her to keep going. So it's just part of the lows, I guess, in this industry, in this business. I had to carry her out of the pasture. I used my skid steer, and I just put the pallet forks on and hauled her over here, set her down. When she got down, there was a black cow that was ramming into her, and I didn't think anything of it at that time, and I thought, well, if I leave her out here, it's going to kill her. So that's why I picked her up, moved her into this hay yard. And so the next day I went out and I put out hay. We got a little baby calf trying to get up right there. Oop. I'll get a little closer. I know it's hard to watch. But when the gate got open, that same black cow come out and was headed toward her. It's headed right out of this pen. Hang on just a second. I have to get through this fence. Oh. Well, when I thought about it, that black cow that was ramming her, that was the very first calf that she had ever had here. I went out today, and that black cow had a calf as well. But it was just interesting that that cow's probably 5 or 6 now, and her mom had gotten down and was not doing well, and she was doing everything she could to try to get her up and get her going. This little guy right here was born about 20 minutes ago. I seen this yellow cow off by herself this morning. That's a real good indicator that they're fixing a calf. Hi, Mama. She's getting it licked off. I won't stay here very long. She needs to get it cleaned up. Looks like that red cow's fixing a calf. Walk over there and check. No, I know, Mama. I'm sorry. And check on that red cow real quick. Got some of our chickens over here. The baby's cold. We're starting to get calves littered all over the ground. If you go to the Facebook page, I put some posts up. There's the little cow that we had to soak in the bathtub for a couple hours because it's hypothermic. Bottle fed it. You can see all that story on our Facebook page. It's at Morris RV Community. That's that cow and calf, little calf sucking out there. Yeah. This cow right here is fixing to have a calf. They're dropping like flies out here. I don't see her contracting very hard. This little rascal's trying to get up. I'll create a little space here, let Mama get it cleaned up. It's cold. I'll let this run just a little bit. We might. No. Yes, you can see her. She's contracting right now. I think we're just a little ways off yet. Scoot back just a little bit, let Mama do her thing. That's not it. You can start to see we've got calves scattered throughout the pasture out here. Little baby's gonna try to hook up. Always seem to take them a minute to figure it out. Really important for them to get that colostrum within the first couple hours of life. Get up. If they don't get it, if they don't nurse in the first couple hours, then you've got a bad problem. This little calf's got a completely white tail. Just, I guess its mama does too, doesn't it? Mama's got a white tail. Looking to see if I could find that number 50 cow, that black cow. I'm not seeing her. We got calves laid out all over the place. You go from having a feel-good story like that then you get to the next moment you're dealing with one that you're not sure if she's going to get back up, if this is it for her. That cow over there. Anyway, I don't know if keeping her fed is the right thing, or if I should just, if she's down, I should just let her die, but I sure hate to let something die that's trying. I guess I'll do what I can and play out however it plays out. Anyway, I know I haven't posted much recently. It's been, obviously, we've been a little busy around here. That's all I got.